to another episode of Thought Ops. I am one of your hosts. My name is Still Biz. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? I am EJ Briz, the other host. Hey, if y'all hear noise, it's raining outside, so that's, hey.
Yeah, these mics pretty good, so I don't think it's gonna.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You
know how people like, I hear a whole bunch of noises back there.
Yeah, well, we do have a guest here today. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Ange. I go by Anonymous online.
Okay.
Singer, songwriter,
Okay.
and still figuring the rest out.
Oh, so you on a mission?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's cool. So my week.
How did your week go?
It was long. This week was pretty long. Still getting a lot of effects from the comedy show, from the Change Clothes comedy show. A lot of people still talking about it. A lot of people still asking about it. We put up a flyer for the Change Clothes comedy show too.
Can you speak up a little bit? Cause it's like
Yeah,
happy.
No, I'm happy. I'm just comfortable.
Yeah,
we got.
just speak up.
Yeah, we got the Change Clothes comedy show too. That show is on the 9th of May.
May 9th.
May 9th coming, and we're introducing something. Another idea that's coming with the Change Clothes.
Yeah, we don't want to tell y'all because we don't want y'all to steal it.
Yeah, steal that because that's what a lot of people in Cleveland like to do, steal ideas. Aries Spears pretty much told y'all how that goes. But
that's y'all Cleveland folks.
That's y'all. No, that's
look, raised in Akron.
Okay, yeah, you've been taking this Akron stuff way too far. But but we have we actually yesterday went to the Podcasters United event.
Yeah, 4.
This is number 4, and that is supposed to come out on the. I don't know when it's coming out because they haven't given us like a date, but
yeah, be on the lookout for it.
Be on the lookout for the Podcasters United event. So a lot of podcasters in Cleveland got together and put some things together.
Yeah.
So how was your week?
My week was cool. I had a chance to go see my son in his orchestra concert. I'm so proud of him. I don't know. It's like ever since like when I was younger, growing up, and as I got older, I never used to really cry. I never had emotions, but it's like as soon as I had my son, it's like I'm so emotional. Everything he do, like he was sitting up there like playing the violin, looking at me, and I was just about ready to just like I was playing it off. I was like. I'm ready to start crying. It's like everything
You about to start crying? Don't start crying.
Man, like I dropped him off at school this morning, and it's just like I'm watching him walking to school. I think it's because, he's getting older. He's 10 years old. He's getting older, and
you gonna look at my face when
he's 10.
Yeah, he's 10, and then I know like what the world has in store for him, and it's just like I'm just not ready for him to grow up.
Do you realize how much better than you? Your son is like your son is like an amazing kid too.
Wow.
Son's supposed to be better than him, right?
What?
Your son's an amazing kid.
Yeah, I know.
You ain't gotta worry about him, man.
Yeah,
He's gonna be alright. He's gonna be alright.
I was gonna take it this far. I have a 12-year-old who plays band and she's an actress. And she sings. I get emotional too, but I'm a woman, so that's natural for me. I'm not gonna say I've never heard of a dad cry. But not at an orchestra concert.
I be so emotional, and God rest my mother's soul. When my mom, I remember I used to have conversations with my mom, and my mom used to always tell me when I was a baby, she used to check on me all the time because she said I never cried. So she said she used to always get scared and I had to check to see if I was still alive because I never cried. And like when I was a kid, I never cried. When I was a teenager, I never cried when I was young. But as soon as I had my son, now I'm sensitive.
Maybe that's where your tears are good for is your child. That's deep.
You want to hear something? You want to hear something kind of... All right, so you never cried, right? So D-Way, my niece D-Way, she never cried. And I shouldn't say this. I don't know what I'm saying.
Man, hey, D-Way, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
She's very smart. She graduated from university. She graduated from Oberlin College. Real smart. She majored in... She's really smart. But she never cried. And I, for a long time, just thinking like, man, she gonna be slow. I just thought...
You equate nobody crying to them.
But I wasn't the only person that thought that, though.
Oh my
because
goodness.
she was such a temperamental, like such a kid that just didn't cry. Like, you would just like... I mean, you would like push her and she'd just be like... it would just fall over. So maybe y'all like... I feel like maybe you could see like... that was your connection to God.
Yeah, but it's just, man, I just be like, man, why am I so sensitive ever since I had my son? It's just like, ever since I had my son, it's just like, I just be like, Oh my God, he's growing up.
What it is your pride. It comes out in the form of tears. That's all it is.
Yeah, and I'm not used to my father.
Nothing wrong with that.
Like my father didn't show me any type of affection anyway, so maybe that's me reversing the cycle. Oh, also speaking of my father, I'm still working on my separate YouTube channel, Life on Diagonal. So make sure y'all check out Life on Diagonal. It's gonna be me chronicling my life, me living on Diagonal Road in Akron, Ohio.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You got another? I never knew you had another YouTube channel.
Yeah, he looked at me like, "What is it?"
Look, he did this yesterday in a room full of people. Before I did it, I talked to him, I discussed it, everything.
I knew it.
And then he knew it, but he did that last night. Everybody was looking at me like I was a slime ball.
Hey, it's cool though. That's interesting. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah,
How was your week?
My week. How was?
Oh my bad.
No, you good.
Were you finished?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I don't want to be rude.
No, you fine. You the guest.
My week was okay. Like, I can't complain. I work at a behavioral health center, like a day treatment center. So, we work with a lot of different kids with different temperaments. So that itself is stressful. I work in the office. I'm not directly with them, but we interact.
Okay.
So, but I have 3 of my own. I get home and I'm, at peace.
Yeah.
I just moved into my place almost 2 weeks ago.
Where you at?
Over in the Memphis, West Side, like Memphis, Fulton area. I live on the West Side, yes. And I know a lot of the East Siders watching this are gonna be like, oh, because that's how y'all feel about us.
But like I don't want to be like prejudiced.
Oh.
Because you know why I said you live on the
I
West
already know where it's going.
Puerto Rico.
And Puerto Rico. Little Puerto Rico.
That's
right. It's little Puerto Rico, little Asia, little Mexico, little everything.
Yeah. But you know what? The crazy thing is...
Just like all the Jamaicans used to live on kids back in the
Listen.
day.
But the crazy thing is all the good food spots is on the West Side, though.
Man, ain't they? Yes. You must don't come over here.
I don't... You know what? I used to DoorDash around here.
Yeah.
And I will say customer service is terrible.
All you getting is wings and Polish boys on the East Side.
Right, this is what I'm saying. There's a variety of food choices on the West Side.
Yeah, the West Side,
Yeah, but you go to different... Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it's more cultural over there.
Yeah.
That's where all the food spots.
Yeah, the East Side. And everything is more cultural over there. Like, the East Side.
All you getting over here is wings and Polish boys and...
The East Side is black or white. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's
that's
just
unfortunate too.
It's very unfortunate because on the West Side, it's everybody.
Mm-hmm. It's a melting pot. It's a big old pot of gumbo.
Yeah, it's a melting pot. So we're gonna come back with.
We got our feature topic, her interview, and then we have our entertainment topics.
Do we have 2 or 3 entertainment topics?
I think we got 2. I don't know. You sent them to me. But
I sent it to you.
I already know what it's going.
He gave me a preview of that one time. I was like, oh, you not invited me for that? Come on now.
Yeah.
Because I was having a conversation with somebody recently about that, but we'll talk about it.
That's good. Yeah, we do. Yeah. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.